Hi, I'm here today with Emily Boykin. She is the music teacher at Winstead Avenue Elementary School. She has done a great job in incorporating Seesaw into remote learning. She has great tips and tools for student engagement. She's also done a really good job of being a team player. Even though she's a music teacher, she's jumped right into my SEL, social emotional learning team, where we've been incorporating the second step lessons into Seesaw and Google Classroom. And she's made a great impact on not only the students at Winstead Avenue, but the students throughout the district have been using her activities that she's created. And I thank her so much for doing that, because it's so helpful to all the teachers to not have to recreate the lessons, but to have a template to go by. So Emily's just going to go over a few things that she's done on Seesaw and give us some ideas of how you can incorporate things into your classroom. Good morning,
Hey,
Emily.
good morning. Thank you. So first of all, I really love Seesaw. I've really enjoyed using it this year. From my perspective as a specials teacher, I just want to say that I feel like it's really helped me build relationships with my students, because typically I only see them once a week for 45 minutes. So when I get to individually interact with them while they're at home, it's really helped me build those relationships in a way that I probably even wouldn't be able to during a normal school year. I love how Seesaw has a variety of assessment tools. I love how kids can record and send you a message. For me, I love to hear the kids, sing me a song or send it to me that way, a video. So I think it's a great tool for that, for assessment. And I just wanted to share one of my recent activities and some of the tools I'm using. So I'm going to just pull it up right here. Okay, so for this activity, I actually asked the kids to try an at-home music experiment. It kind of bridges music and science. It's a water glass experiment where you fill the glasses with water and they tap the glasses, and each glass has a different pitch. But I utilized the slides into Seesaw. So the first slide, I just have me explaining the lesson. And then on the second slide, I explain a computer activity. So even if they're not able to try the experiment at home, I give them an activity they can try on the computer that's related to the lesson. And then this is my layout here where I just, inserted a video explaining how to play the game, and then the link on the same slide. Third slide, I put up the song that I taught them if they wanted to try it on their water glasses for the experiment. Mary Had a Little Lamb. And then I asked them, leave me a picture or video and show me how it went. I always love seeing them send me back a picture or video so that I can connect with them and respond and see their faces, which is always great, especially during virtual teaching. And then for the last slide, I usually put an assessment because I always want some kind of response. So even if they didn't do the experiment, that's okay, but I would like to, hear something back from them. So they answer my question for the lesson and send it back to me so that I have an assessment tool for them. But I just recently realized that I could post my activities to the school and district library. So I had this posted in there for other music teachers if they wanted to use it. But I just think that's a really awesome tool. And then of course the community, you can really search for activities anywhere from all music teachers all over the country. So that's awesome too. But yeah, my activity for this last week.
I saw that and I thought that was so cool. I watched your video. And so I think that I like how you have the activity for students who can participate, and then you have an alternative for students who might not have all the equipment at home, although it was pretty simple. They just needed some glasses and a picture. But I think it's great. I think that as a district, if we do more of the sharing to the school and district library, then we could, really work smarter, not harder, and people could take your lesson and they could implement it to how it works at their school. And they could add their own voice directions, or they could, take your idea and add their own video. But I think that's an awesome idea. And I really think that the kids probably enjoyed that. Did you get a lot of great feedback?
Yeah, I have already gotten a lot of videos from the kids, and they seem to enjoy it. So that makes me happy. And like I said, with Seesaw, I'm able to do things that I don't think I would be able to do in a normal school year. Like this is something I could tell the kids they could try at home, but I couldn't actually probably send it as an assignment.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really great.
Exactly. Well, thank you so much, Emily. We're highlighting you this week because you're doing such a great job. We thank you for all that you do. And if y'all have any questions for Emily, I'm sure you can reach out to her via email and me as well. So I'm Caroline Acock and she's Emily Boykin, and I hope y'all have a great day.